You're listening to Rob Fielder on twocountry.net.
Well, we are covering the CMA Awards this year, and we've already kind of heard from Brad Paisley in the run-up to the CMA Awards. In fact, we caught up with Brad during his rehearsal session at the Bridgestone Arena, as we did Carrie Underwood, and Tim McGraw too. And we also had the chance to catch up with the current ACM Entertainer of the Year, Luke Bryan. And Luke had quite a bit of pressure on his shoulders, so we asked him why.
I'm opening the show with Florida Georgia Line. We're doing That's My Kind of Night, and then we go into Cruise, and then we go back into That's My Kind of Night. So it's going to be a good way to kick the show off.
You know, if ever I was opening a show, I think I'd be absolutely petrified. But we were keen to find out just what that meant to Luke Bryan.
It means a series of dreams coming together. I mean, to come here and open the show is, I mean, it doesn't get any better for me. I mean, I got to open it with Aldine and Church last year, and now I get to open it this year with FGL. So life is really good for me, and it means a lot to be, that the show wants me to kick the night off.
As well as opening with Florida Georgia Line, Luke Bryan took to the stage a little later on to perform a new song, Drink a Beer. You'll find it on the brand new album, Crash My Party. A very personal song for Luke Bryan, and Luke shares why it means so much to him.
Well, you know, the first time I heard that song, you know, I immediately thought about, you know, kind of the times that me and my brother went fishing, and you know, I lost my brother and my sister, and when we decided to pick it as a single, and we felt like what better way to showcase it here, you know, than on the, you know, showcase it here on the CMAs. And I think it's going to be a really you know, amazing moment up there, and you know, the song really speaks to people that I think have lost somebody, because so many of us, you know, our moments are with somebody where you're just sitting around watching a football game, drinking a beer, or you know, just tailgating or doing something. But the fact that I love the way, you know, the way the song references how drinking a beer is such a huge connection with somebody, and I think it's gonna go over well on the show.
Luke Bryan saying what we've said all along: country music connects with people in a way that no other genre of music really come close to. So again, the CMAs, they mean something different to everybody, as we've already discovered, and this is why they're important to Luke Bryan.
It's kind of the end of the year. Everybody's been working hard all year, and the CMAs kind of they tell you that, hey, let's see how our year is. Let's all get together and talk about all the good times and the bad times. And so it's a big community. You know, ultimately we do this night for the fans at home, and our never-ending appreciation for them. And I think the show is going to be awesome, and the show is a microcosm of a wonderful year, another wonderful year in this business, to where we grew as an industry, and it's going to be a great night.
So here's that new song that Luke performed on Wednesday evening at the CMA Awards, Drink a Beer. Well, it's Rob Fielder here on your Friday. Great to have your company. We're taking a look at this year's CMA Awards ceremony that took place on Wednesday evening at the Bridgestone Arena at Nashville, Tennessee. As I mentioned, we had a man in the field, our very own D'Angio, there down in Nashville, and it gave us the opportunity to talk to many of the artists in the rehearsal sessions leading up to the CMA Awards ceremony. And Florida Georgia Line spared us a few moments to tell us just how they were feeling about being a part of this year's CMA Awards.
Man, you know what? It's a huge honor just to be here in general, you know, much less be nominated for 4 awards and be able to open the show with Luke. You know, that's a huge honor and a huge privilege, and fingers crossed we'll do great and have a good time with it.
We all know about the record-breaking single Cruise. It smashed every single record set on the Billboard country chart in history. But how did this year differ from last year?
A lot's changed, man. You know, last year we were just thankful to be here, and we're thankful to be here again. It's just crazy with, you know, 4 nominations. It's really just a testament to our fans and country radio, and a lot of hard work and an amazing team around us. So win or lose, man, we're going to celebrate and have a good time with it. And I tell you what, man, nobody, you know, really expected Cruise to be that crazy, and we didn't either, man. But it's just it really is a God thing, man. We're very, very blessed to be where we're at, and it's a very special time in the music industry. A lot of cool things are happening, so we're going to keep working hard and rock out.
Well, it would appear that Florida Georgia Line were just happy to be there at the CMAs this year. But, you know, we wanted to know just what it would mean if they won one of those coveted trophies.
A CMA award would mean a lot to us. I mean, it's an honor to be nominated, and it's an honor to be here. But to actually go home with an award is on a whole nother level. You know, we'll have a special spot in our house for it for sure, and hopefully we can take home an award. But like BK said, either way, we're here to celebrate, here to have a good time, see all of our buddies, and it's going to be a good night.
They were clearly overjoyed just to be a part of this year's CMAs, and I think it would be rude not to play the single that not only put them on the country music map forever, but that smashed every single record set on the Billboard Country Chart. Here are the boys of Florida Georgia Line and Cruise. Okay, time to meet Taylor Swift. And you know, whatever you think of Taylor Swift, she's actually a really nice gal, and she's actually really passionate about the whole CMA thing and country music coming together. She still never says that she's either country or pop. She doesn't commit, but she clearly has a big love affair for all things country. And was she excited about performing at this year's CMA Awards?
We are here at the CMAs, and I am so excited about my performance because two of my absolute favorite artists in music are going to be on stage with me. Alison Krauss and Vince Gill are going to be up there with me. And honestly, in imagining this performance, I wanted to reimagine the song Red, and I wanted people to hear it in a different way. And I thought I'm going to need to bring some really visionary artists on stage with me in order to, you know, completely make this a unique sound. And I couldn't think of better musicians than the ones who are going to be up there with me.
Well, I can tell you that performance was just out of this world. Absolutely amazing. Teaming up with Vince Gill and Alison Krauss was a sweet move. What did the CMAs mean for Taylor Swift?
The CMAs for me are really about everyone getting up there and showcasing what's important to them, what they've been up to. Of course, the surprise factor of who gets what award and what everyone's wearing. It's all just very celebratory and seeing what everybody's got up their sleeves, you know?
The Red Tour has been hugely successful for Taylor Swift, and she recently extended that tour as well. So we were keen to find out how she's feeling about it.
I'm so excited about continuing on the Red Tour. We're about to do our stadium tour in Australia, which will be really fun, Australia and New Zealand. And then after the first of the year, we're going to the O2. We're playing 5 shows in London, and then we're going to Germany. So it's very exciting to continue on the tour. And this year has already been so incredible with the North American leg that, you know, I wasn't ready to stop playing that show. And I'm really happy that while I'm writing the new record and making it, we'll be taking trips overseas to play shows.
Well, there's a lot of fans who are looking forward to her coming back to the UK. She's already sold out a few of her dates. All the details surrounding Taylor Swift's tour of the UK and across into Europe as well, you'll find on our website, 2country.net, under live events. Well, let's play this really awesome performance. The current single on the Billboard Country Chart, stripped back completely with a bluegrass feel. It was a very, very smart move on Taylor Swift's part, if you ask me, and it sounded immense.
2country.net. Great artists.
Hang on to her, boy, they don't make them like that anymore.
Great music.
But my favorite color is neon.
Great radio.
Let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love find
Continuous country favorites. This is 2country.net.